All right, so I cannot wait to share this strategy with you. All right, so I'm working on my Retire on the Wellington Fund book. Man, it is taking me so many different directions. It's insane. It's fun, but it's frustrating because you keep seeing your thing. You think you got it, and I went in this preconceived notion. All right, my preconceived notion was I'm looking at the 5% adjusted for inflation. I'm wondering if we can scratch out a little bit more, and I came away pretty comfortable with 5 to 5.5% adjusted with inflation. 4% wasn't good. 6% was too much. What we're trying to accomplish in retirement planning, my friends, I mean, it's pretty simple. Everyone and their mom, follow the stupid 4% rule or something like that. They're missing the point of retirement planning. The 4% rule, what it does is it allows you, in theory, not to worry about running out of money, but unfortunately what it forces you to do is not spend enough and to leave a bigger inheritance. Sorry about my hair. I haven't showered yet. I'm actually going over to the dollar store. Some lady I was watching, New Orleans Gardener or something like that. It's a black lady from New Orleans, and she says, gardening with a dollar store discount stuff. I said, yeah, that's not a bad idea. So I'm going to check out the dollar store, and I haven't showered yet, so I figured I'll just go up there real quick. My other daughter is in the shower. So it's like, I can't shower, my own shower. The problem with having kids, man, they all take your shower. I'm like, dude, go shower someplace else. But anyway, she can't. I like my shower. All right, so my preconceived notion was, in retirement planning, we want to establish a level of income you can have that won't bankrupt you too quickly, if that makes sense. All right, so that's one thing. So we want to give you a level of income that won't bankrupt you. And the 4% rule historically has done that pretty well. Not so much anymore, but still pretty well. The problem is it doesn't spend enough. I mean, the 4% rule is wonderful as an inheritance plan, but it's not great as a retirement plan. And from an inheritance plan, the 4% rule is not very efficient either, because the most efficient inheritance plan, frankly, are life insurance. There's just no two ways around that. So the 4% rule does not do anything in terms of efficiency. It doesn't establish an efficient retirement plan that gives you enough money to live comfortably on in your retirement. And it doesn't avoid the sake that you could still run out of money, because the 4% rule has run out of money for sure, especially when you have it in these bond yields. So it doesn't solve anything. And then on top of that, you're not spending enough money either. So you're leaving more than you should, and you're not spending enough, and it doesn't solve anything from an efficiency perspective. All right, so my thought was always the 5% was the way to go, and I've actually proven that. And I hate to say proven it because I can't prove the future, but for myself, and I'm actually even going on a 5.5%. A couple of those years, you do run out of money. Scenarios, you ran out of money for sure. But even a couple with the 4% rule, you ran out of money as well. So you're never avoiding that potential. But here's what you do. If you're about to run out of money, you tighten your belt. It's literally that simple. In any other capacity, in any world that we live in any life, if things get tight, what do? You tighten up your belt. Wow. I don't know why people say, I have a safe withdrawal rate of 3.2% where I never ran out of money. Well, only a freaking fool keeps spending like a drunken infantryman if the times get tight. No one does that, man. And so it's just everyone has common sense. So my intuition was 5% rule. I came to a conclusion that 5.5% works pretty well too, adjusted with inflation. But then I did something else, and this is what's crazy. What if we did reverse RMDs? And what I mean by reverse RMDs, it's not actually using the IRS table, but instead what we're doing is we're saying, okay, we're going to start with 8% the first year and reduce it by 20 basis points each and every year thereafter. And I said, okay. Then we'll try another one. We'll start with 10% of the year adjusted with reduce it by 20 basis points every year after. So 10, 9.8, 9.6, 9.4, 8, 7.8, 7.6, 7.4. And then I said, okay, what if we do 12%? 12, 11.8, 11.6, 11.4. And then just right now, this is why it's like, I keep throwing myself curveballs. I said, what if we do 14%? 14%, 13.8, 13.6, 13.4. And it's from an efficiency perspective, especially if we believe, which I absolutely do, that your expenditures go down as you age, These rules need to be revisited, man. I'm telling you right now, because there are some huge benefits to starting with a higher amount and reducing it each and every year as you get older, based on some kind of modeling, which is, again, a 10%, a reverse RMDs. I don't have a good name for that, reverse RMD, but I'm telling you, man, from an efficiency perspective, it solves everything. You never run out of money. You're not leaving that much money. You're spending a bigger amount in the front end, and you're reducing your expenditures as you age, which is a model that most people should live on anyway, simply because that's what the truth is. So anyway, when I get back, I'll share with my spreadsheets. But I mean, this for me, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, do I got to wear a mask in here? Oh boy, let me bring up my, see, all right, here's my mask. Oh boy, how many times I've worn this? That's why this whole thing is stupid, man. Look, everyone's touching the mask. I see these two girls, they're touching the mask like this. It's just, the whole thing's nuts. So let's see, if you got the coronavirus right here and you breathe out, what happens to the stuff that's sitting right there? All right, come on. Anyway, so I'll wear a mask. If I don't have to, I won't, but it just it's frustrating. But it be as it may. So I'm stoked to be able to share this with you. I think for me, it could be ground changer, or a groundbreaker, right? Game changing, groundbreaker. Groundbreaker, game changer, ground changer. I like that. I just came up with that. Simply because this, I think personally, this would fit the efficiency model for retirement without question, and use a little bit of common sense as well. So we'll see. All right, we'll see.